What's going on, everybody? TheKennyDubz here with another Pokemon Masters EX discussions. If you guys are enjoying these videos, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel out. So, really late with this, but let's start with the first sync pair that was shown off, and that is Signature Suit, Misty, and Vaporeon. Now they are a tech sync pair, water type, and electric weakness. Passive skills: Charging Infliction 4, charges the move gauge by 4 when the user uses a status move. Passive 2 is Shifty Striker 4, has a 50% chance of raising user's evasiveness by 1 stat rank when the Pokemon uses a move. And Passive 3, Healthy Healing, applies gradual healing to the user when it enters a battle with full HP. Now these kind of seem more like support passives to me, to be quite honest, and I think I would have liked Misty to be more support. However, Misty's other two Pokemon were support, so I think that they didn't want to have Misty have another support Pokemon. That's really all I can think of why they would make this tech, because we already have water saturated as it is, so there's that. But since this is a tech pair, you can probably come to the conclusion that it's going to have a lot of multipliers on this grid, but we'll get to that a bit later. Scroll a little bit, here's stats. Pretty chunky HP, decent special attack, and some decent bulk, decent speed here. Throw down Water Gun, 1 gauge move. We have Mist, and we have Haze. Haze Vaporeon's real gimmick here. Mist prevents your stats from being lowered, and Haze gets rid of stat condition or stat changes on the enemy's side of the field. So Misty's main gimmick is to prevent your side from getting debuffed and to prevent the enemies from getting buffed, as we could also see with the Shifty Striker 4. I'm sorry, not Shifty Striker 4. Charging Infliction 4. So charging move gauge by 4 and uses a status move. So you basically go +2 when you use Mist or Haze. Because, I'm sorry, when you use Mist, you go +2. As that is a status move that takes up meter. When you use Haze, it's just +4 because it's a status move that doesn't take up meter. That's really nice. Then we go with the flow, where it uses defense by 2 stat ranks, raise the spread depth of all allied sync pairs by 2 stat ranks. That's pretty good as well. So Vaporeon gets +4 defense, and the party gets +4 special defense, which is quite nice. And again, this is why I think Vaporeon should have been, or Vaporeon feels more of a support unit to me than it does tech, based off of its passive and its kit. And then for the sync move, we have Mermaid Duo Hydro Pump. This move's power increases when none of the target stats are raised, as that is her gimmick. And once you promote it to 6-star EX, it gets a multiplier boost because she has a tech pair by 1.5 times. So that's it for Misty's stats, passives, and moveset. So let's hop on over to the sync grid. So over here on the sync grid, we have quite a few interesting things here. We have Shielding Infliction 4, 50% chance of raising the defense of all ally sync pairs when a Pokemon uses a status move. Mist Propulsion 3, 40% chance of lowering the sync countdown by 1. Mist MP Refresh. We have Bob and Weave. The more the user's evasiveness has been raised, the more powers up the user's move. So, as a tech sync pair, that makes sense. Fast Run, evasiveness cannot be lowered. Sync Power Flux, which is interesting. I believe this is the first Pokemon with this note on the sync grid. The fill the move gauge when you use a sync move is selected, the more this powers up this sync move. To my knowledge, we've only had Power Flux before, but now we have Sync Power Flux, and I'm wondering if this is going to be a common thing going forward. Maybe not a common thing, but how common this will be going forward, just because of Misty's passive just restoring your meter a lot when you're using status moves. So it seems that this could be interesting on select pairs in the future. But that also makes me think that they would probably have to have the passive that Misty has in order to restore meter, or otherwise it'll be a little inconsistent. But Water Gun Shifty Striker 4, 50% chance of raising users' evasiveness by 1 stat rank when the Pokemon uses a move, not bad. Agile Entry 1, +1 evasiveness when it enters the battle. Water Gun move gauge refresh 9, so you get free Water Guns essentially. Flameproof, can't be burned. Grand Entry 1, +1 special attack when it enters a battle. Team Smart Infliction 4 has a 50% chance of raising all allied sync pairs' special attack by 1 stat rank when the user uses a status move. Haze Propulsion 3, 40% chance of lowering sync countdown by 1. Haze MP Refresh. Trainer move MP refresh here. Blind spot. The more the user's evasiveness has been raised, the more powers up sync moves. Leg up has a 20% chance of reducing the user's sync move countdown by 1 when it enters a battle. I'm not really fond of leg up 1, just because that only works on entry. But overall, Misty, I think Misty has the potential to nuke really well with her sync move. It makes me think of Torkoal. How Torkoal really only has Ember as its offensive move, but then it can deal a lot of damage with its sync move. The problem with Misty, however, is that she is water type. And the reason that's a problem is because, well, water types are really saturated. So it feels like it's going to be really hard, a hard sell for Misty, to be honest. I think I mentioned this before when I was going over the data mine in a previous video. However, it feels like, I don't know, there's already so many good water types. And maybe if you don't have like Swampert May or Kyogre Archie, maybe you want Misty. Now obviously you could pair her next to Kyogre, but like you get the idea. There's so many water types as it is. There's so many strong ones. It's interesting though that she's not limited. I do like that. I do like us finally getting more Signet suits in the general pool. But her main gimmick of keeping stats neutralized or preventing your stats lowered, I don't really see a place for it right now. Outside of the Giovanni event that we have going on, maybe it'll be more complex in the future, and she'll be more of a, I don't want to say non-niche, but our place is very niche right now in terms of what the majority of what she brings to the table. And then the sync nuking, that's, like I said, that's just whatever. That's just your standard tech pair thing. But she's water type, so there's a lot of competition. If you like Vaporeon, I mean, that's cool, you can go for it. But personally, I don't see a reason to really pull for her right now. I do like the outfit on Misty, and I like Vaporeon as well, but it's not a limited pair, so I'm definitely not going to be pulling for it. I'll probably get her eventually down the line. Whether or not I'll use her, that's, I don't know. Maybe. I might try to fit her on some teams if I get her, but that's about it. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video. Let me know what you guys think about Misty. Whether be pulling for her or not, because I don't think I know anyone that has pulled for her yet in particular. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel. It shows me that you're enjoying the content. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.